Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Tales of Gracie's F. On the last episode, we had a little look around Telos Astiu, which is the location that we were looking around before, which was the destroyed city, and we met up with Emerald, who was a Fodran who has been asleep for quite possibly over 1,000 years. And she said that Sophie is indeed Protos Haste, which was the theory we had going while coming up here, and that we could save her if we went over to the humanoid research facility, which is where we are right now, and we're about at the halfway point, and we're going to continue. Hopefully we can find some answers in here. Hang in there, Sophie.
This looks just like that machine from the ruins beneath Wallbridge.
This device preserves visual recordings of research targets.
Visual recordings? What, so you can like look at a 3D model?
Lambda. Oh hey, there's that word again.
What does it mean, anyway?
Lambda. In our world, Lambda has come to mean nightmare.
Why is that?
Lambda is a life form we discovered by accident while researching the Lustalia. When the Institute's director, Professor Cornell, began to study it, it quickly became a nightmare for us all. The worst aspect of Lambda, and there are many, is an ability to hatch monsters from its body.
Well, that sounds eerily familiar.
These monsters threw Fodra into chaos, and eventually led to its destruction.
That cocoon! It looks just like the one that appeared at World's Eye.
After wreaking havoc here, Lambda fled to your world of Affinia. We knew Lambda had to be stopped, so we created a humanoid capable of fighting it and initiated pursuit.
And that would be Sophie.
That humanoid is Protos Haste, the one you call Sophie. Unfortunately, Protos Haste was unable to destroy Lambda. After much discussion, we surviving Fodrans chose to seal off Affinia in the hopes of containing Lambda there.
Wait. So you're saying that you're the ones that put the whole aquasphere around the planet? Jesus, that must have taken some technology, and time, and preparation. How would you even accomplish something like that?
But now, after so many years, the Athenians have come to us.
So you built Sophie, and then sent her to our world so she could defeat Lambda. Does that mean Lambda is the one who created the cocoon?
But wait, that doesn't make sense. I mean, Richard made the cocoon, right?
Well, you know, maybe, he got possessed by Lambda.
Maybe Lambda knows how to disguise itself or something. Maybe it just looks like Richard.
I mean, that's also a theory, yes.
I refuse to believe that Richard and Lambda are the same. I know Richard. He's not a monster. He can't be.
Sophie's getting worse.
We must hurry.
I agree. Come on.
We can worry about that later. I always find it an interesting discussion on whether... Say I got possessed, and then I started wreaking havoc across the world. Does that mean I'm accountable, even though I got possessed? Or would I get pardoned if it could be proven that I was possessed? Always an interesting discussion topic to me. Anyway, right here we got Discovery. Some old toy blocks. Interesting.
Toy blocks? What are those doing here?
Interesting. Cornell used those as part of his research.
Cornell? Was he related to this facility?
Correct. Cornell was a foremost researcher of humanoid development, a key mind in the field of biotechnology.
Is this Cornell person still alive?
I'm afraid not. From my understanding, Cornell died before the Great War began in Fodra. However, his research lived on, and was the foundation for many spectacular breakthroughs. It truly is a shame that such an accomplished individual such as he would lead such a short-lived life.
Asbel, Sharia, we should move on.
Yes, of course.
You coming, Emerald? That was a very eerie pause you did right there.
What's happening?
Protos Hace's particles are breaking down.
Excuse me?
Protos Hace is composed of individual particles that act in concert with each other. These particles, tinier than a grain of sand, come together to form a human shape. And while they act as one, the particles also possess the ability to separate from each other, which is what you see happening right now.
Asbel, Sharia, what's happening?
Hey, what's going on, you guys?
It's the result of a process called distributive preservation. Your friends must be completely synchronized with Protos Hace's particles.
I don't understand.
When Protos Hace suffers heavy damage, it usually splits into individual particles, shuts down all functionality, and begins the process of reconstruction. This is known as particle preservation. Distributive preservation, on the other hand, allows Protos Hace to implant its particles into one or more separate vessels. Have you ever seen Protos Hace split into particles like this? Anyone?
That must be what happened 7 years ago.
But the unit shouldn't actually engage that procedure. The reason being, distributed preservation makes it much more difficult for the particles to reform. Failure could render reformation impossible, so why would Protos Hace have risked entering that state?
Would her particles have any kind of effect on the vessels that they went into?
Yes. In fact, while the particles prepare for reconstruction, they would repair any damaged areas of the vessel as well.
So Sophie split herself into 3 parts and then used those parts to save Asbel, Sharia, and Little Bro.
But then that means Sophie didn't die after all. She was just recuperating within us.
It's amazing. She's been with us this whole time.
I see. Then this would explain why we possess some of the same powers she has.
Incredible.
So, what would happen if she underwent distributive preservation again in her current condition?
Distributive preservation does not allow for reconstruction of the self. She would lose all elements of her current identity.
Sophie, you risked your life for us.
Impossible. Protos Hace was never designed for this kind of self-sacrifice. I fear further particle breakdown could be disastrous. We must hurry.
Well, I guess that means you could say there's a little bit of Sophie in all of us. Well, mainly Sharia, Asbel, and Hubert. So that's what happened all those years ago, and that also explains why we have the power to take on those Nova monsters by shattering their shields. Well, would you think about that for a hot second? It kind of reminds me with the way that, it's kind of amazing what the human body can do in order to repair itself sometimes. Like, you might be thinking, holy shit, that's ridiculous and completely, you know, unrealistic that, you know, Sophie's cells, let's call them, would, like, attach to another person and, like, repair them, and then it would be able to reconstruct. Obviously, you know, taking the sci-fi element out of it away, that's actually very similar to how cells in the human body work. A lot of cells can, and will, completely change their function depending on where it's needed. So, for example, if you get cut and you need to repair the wound, you can actually, your body can get like liver cells and then repurpose them to be skin cells to cover the wound. It's very fascinating, I must say. At least to me it is. Obviously, I'm not a scientist, so I might be skipping out on some big details, but that's the general understanding of it as far as I'm aware. Anyway, enough with the science lesson. Let's continue forward. And hopefully, I should still have another battery on me if I remember to pick one up. Please tell me I remember to pick one up. Yes, I did. Perfect. So that probably means that I need to go back up to the first floor in order to get another charge battery, because lo and behold, we'll probably need another one. So let's go do that very quickly. Excuse me, sir. I'm just trying to get a battery. Let's see. Alright, here we go. I wonder if they charge over time as we go through this dungeon. That'd be interesting. I doubt they do. It's probably just, you know, binary. But let's see. So if we go to B1 South, this should let us go to B3 South? At least that would make sense. At least to me. Come on, video game. Ah, damn it. Fine, I guess not. I guess I just need to do this the hard way. Ah, crap. Where would I go to? B2? You know what? I'll be back in a sec once I figure this out. Alright, there we go. I was correct. It was B2. I probably don't even need to cut that out, but screw it. I'll do it anyway. Considering I wasn't talking the entire time. Alright. Excuse me, sir. I fought you already before, so... Damn it.
Do this.
Man, I need to remember to come back here to grind it in case I need to do it. Because I cannot shake a stick at 1,000 experience. Speaking of shaking a stick... Pascal, I would rather like for you to use your stick right now. I guess I can give it a go? I mean, I'm still not a big fan. I also need to change her arts. What do we got? Probably oh yeah, that's right. I have a lot of stuff. So, Inflame, Magnetic Gate. Do I have that equipped? Yes, I do. I don't have Blood Flame. A glyph art that summons an incarnation of Blood Flame to burn all foes in front of Pascal. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, okay. So, I put all of the least expensive ones on the left stick with circle, and I put all of the expensive ones on the right stick. Okay, that makes sense. At least to me it does. Alright, cool. Let's continue. Right, let's head down first. God, wonder how you monsters even survive here. Do you just sort of suck the nutrients out of previous experiments? Or eat the humanoids? Actually, that sounds kind of gross. I don't even want to think about it. I mean, I guess nature does what nature does. Also, hello there. Tarlo X. Huh.
What's this?
That's Tarlo X. I can't believe it's still here after all this time.
Is this a humanoid as well?
No, this is merely old junk.
Hey, you're hiding something. Come on, spit it out.
This is the first android I ever built. Back when I was just getting started at the Institute. I never thought I'd see it again. This brings back memories. Really, Cornell should have just thrown it out.
Sounds like everyone has something they're embarrassed about. Right, Tiger Festival?
Wow. Didn't think I'd hear that name again. Also, it looks kind of adorable. Did you design it to look always angry? Were you just really miffed off at the time and you wanted to just design something to look as angry as possible while looking also kind of adorable? Because, that's very cute, Emerald. Emerald? They said her name. I know how to pronounce it. Speaking of, Emerald! Her voice actress was really getting on my nerves because I knew I heard her voice before. It's Mitsuru from Persona 3. I just recognized it as soon as I heard it again. Also, shit, I have to remember how to play as Pascal. Alright, I can do this. Icicles. Okay, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Shit. Alright, guys, can you sort of just defend me for a sec? I'm just gonna charge up my big flaming heat move. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. You know, why does Pascal... Why is she the only party member that gets a stand? Wouldn't it be super cool if all of our other party members also got stands? Also, she has 3. 1 for each of the elements of this game, except Earth, because screw Earth, I guess. I feel kind of bad for Earth. Almost as bad as I feel for Heart. Boy, that was a really obscure reference that I decided to do out of nowhere. Alright, that should open up the security door once again. Let's go back up. I mean, what has Earth ever done? Earth has given us a lot. Like, things to stand on. And to live on. I'm always Team Earth. Go Team Earth. I think with that, that's the last battery? I believe? Trying to remember. I don't think we need another battery. I think we're good. Hopefully I'm right with that, because I don't want to, waste another trip going back up. Okay, yeah, we got a save point. I think we're good. Also, we got a character skit.
What is it, Pascal? You sound like an owl. It's these machines. They're a bit different from the ones I'm familiar with. But once I fiddle around with them, they seem simple enough.
Fascinating. Adaptation is the hallmark of an exceptional engineer.
Emerald, if you don't mind me asking, who are the Amarcians?
If you are so curious to ask, they were a group of engineers who maintain the technologies of Fodra. I myself used to be counted among their number.
Wait, you're an Amarcian as well? If that's the case, is it possible that you and Pascal are distant relatives?
Relatives? No. I fear you have misunderstood me. Amarcia was just the name for a coalition of research engineers. Though bonds were strong, none shared any blood ties.
What? We're not all in the same family? That means I have to return the money I borrowed from Poisson. Don't borrow money from children.
Wait, Poisson's a child? Wait, why did you borrow money? What did you need that money for? I have very many questions right now, and ironically, none of them are to do with the origin of the Amarcians, which you'd think would be a really interesting discussion topic. Anyway, there's a save point right here. I'm gonna save very quickly. Give me 1 sec. Seriously, Pascal, what the hell, girl? Alright, saving's done. Let's step through this door. To our future! And apparently our future is very broken.
Is this the machine that can fix Sophie?
Please set Protos Haste down here, if you will. I will begin the procedure. Damage isolated. Initiating particle restoration.
Here we go.
Zero. 10. 40. 70. 90.
Sophie, hang on.
Sophie, can you hear us?
Hang in there. You're not alone. We're right here.
wrong? It'll be okay, Sophie. I promise.
The particles that comprise its mind are beginning to flow backward into the repair system.
Sophie!
What the?
Is that Sophie and Pascal?
What's happening here?
Don't look at me! How should I know?
Some of the particles that flowed into the system have assembled themselves into visual form.
Pascal, wait!
If this is a visual form of Sophie's mind, does it mean that we're actually seeing her feelings?
There's more.
You guys, they're harmless! Come and take a look!
Man, this would be really weird. If in real life someone I was close to suddenly had their mind and thoughts taken in physical form, and I could just look at myself. Yep, very weird.
So that's what she thinks of us.
Sophie.
It's happening again!
Now what?
Richard?
I kind of want to see the other ones first, you know? What does she think of the captain? I mean, she obviously thinks that Sherrier is really kind and motherly, and guides her along the way. Pascal, she obviously has a awkwardness too, but she still cares for her. I think she respects your fighting prowess, Captain. And maybe thinks you're a little bit cool. Kind of like I do. Maybe she thinks Hubert tries to walk ahead of her, but even if she stumbles and falls, he'll wait and help to pick her back up. I guess she still remembers that first meeting, huh, Asbel? Or so she still kind of thinks of you as a child that needs protection. Again, these are just my... These are my thoughts, and my interpretations of the matter. I believe this one's going to be the most interesting, though.
Why is Richard the only one she's attacking? Well, I can't say I blame her. He is the one who stabbed her, after all. Maybe, but still... Lambda...
This can't be. It's Lambda.
I must destroy him.
Everyone get out! Right now!
Sophie, watch out!
Can't be screwing around.
Well, just straight into a boss fight with a hologram? Question mark? But yeah, we are fighting Lambda. Well, at least a memory projection of Lambda isn't actually the real Lambda. But this Lambda is thankfully a lot weaker than the first Lambda that we fought. So, we shouldn't have too much problem. But, screw you, lady. We need to help our friend, even if she is just a holographic projection of her memories. Yeah, that's still a little bit weird, I must admit. Alright, I'm gonna try my best in order to get some of these Pascal combos off. I'm not very good at them, but by God, I'll try. Right, let's try this move. I don't even remember what I have. Okay, that was the wrong move. Okay, let's try this again. Well, that didn't do a lot. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, back, back, back. Okay, okay, okay. Get nice and close, and... Windstorm, and... Fire Punch. I'm very good at spell casting. Okay, thankfully Hubert's got her mostly... or him, sorry, mostly distracted. Hopefully... we might be even able to finish this before we need to worry about, going into Elif. Although it looks like he's about to go back into it again. Okay, crap, crap, crap. Make sure we're all good. Sharia, you keep on healing us. And everything will just be fine. Ah, shit, he Elif bricked again. He doesn't have a Mystic Art, right? Because that would really suck. Ugh, alright, okay. Do another spell cast. You're doing good, Hubert. You're really helping us. Ah, shit. We need Nova Break. Let's draw a Nova Barrier up. Hubert, I need you to do the thing with the art. I can't remember which one, in all honesty. Gravity Blast. Oh, shit. I'm frozen. Okay. Malik? No. Pascal, it'd be really great if you could give me a Panacea bottle. I think it's a physical ale. You know what? Screw it. Syrup bottle. No, wait. That crap doesn't work. There we go. God damn. Okay. Well, screw you too, buddy. Okay. Well, that was a thing that just happened. That I was not expecting. Shit. Malik, if you could use a grape gel on Pascal, that'd be great. God, that was close. Okay, and now if you could use a life bottle on me, that'd also be really good. Okay. Okay, I swear to God. Get rid of that damn shield. Okay, Pascal.
I can't believe our baby Hubert got so strong.
God damn it, I didn't even get to use my level 3 to finish it off. Well, at least everyone was alive, so I really can't complain too much. Also, holy shit, 10,000 experience, hot damn.
So, that was Lambda?
Memory Sophie, you okay? Oh, okay, that's a thing. Didn't realize you programmed her to have butterfly wings. Or fairy wings, depending on your perspective.
Asbel?
Hey there, sleepyhead.
Sophie!
You're awake.
We did it!
You're all here.
And that means you can see us, right? The lights return to your eyes.
Sophie, can you see us? How do you feel? Is everything okay? Yes, I think so. Oh, Sophie, I'm so glad you're all right. You all saved me. Thank you.
Well, I mean, Emerald helped, and it took us going to an entirely different planet. Oh yeah, by the way, you haven't seen it yet. It's pretty cray-cray.
It seems you have failed to eliminate Lambda, Protos Haze.
The mission I have to complete? What was it? Why does it hurt to remember?
Sophie?
How odd. I was sure the particle reconstruction was a complete success. Life maintenance functions appear to be fully restored. But I do see some problems with the information integration. Would you mind returning to the machine we used earlier? I'd like to make some final adjustments.
That's fine. Can you make it, Sophie?
Yes.
Very well. Let's go back.
What is this gonna do exactly? Okay. Sure. I guess we can do that. I mean, I get that you still want to do the mission and all, but... I mean, it's been 1,000 years. Alright, I believe the thing that we need to go to is on B2. It was the information machine, which had all of the visual archives of the monsters. At least, I believe that's where we need to go right now. Alright, just dodge you. Is Sophie back in our party? No, not quite. Okay. In all honesty, it probably would have come up with a visual indicator saying that she's back in the party, but for now, I guess not. She needs a little bit more time to recover.
This way, Protos Haze. Now, please look at this.
I remember my mission.
Wait, you had to stand in the middle of the machine the entire time? Huh, go figure.
Lambda. I must destroy Lambda.
No! What's going on?
It seems the procedure was a success.
What are you talking about?
Protos Haze is a weapon created to destroy Lambda. This information, however, had become confused, so I simply reaffirmed what she needed to know.
Next time, I will destroy him. I will finish this.
Lambda.
Oh, what now?
Playing with your blocks again, are you? If so, then you should smile like this.
That's... Huh. That's a very different Lambda than we know.
A body may influence a soul just as a soul can shape a body. Just look at the child. Every day he becomes more and more human. Do you have any idea at all why I put so much effort into raising him as a human being? It's because
Okay, what was that? I think he said the word Lambda.
It's what he called that little kid. Emerald, is Lambda human?
No, of course not. He is a monster that infects and feeds off other life forms.
Just like a parasite.
So perhaps Richard has been infected.
Does that mean we have to fight Richard in order to defeat Lambda?
No, that can't be. Sophie? Are you okay?
Perhaps that's as far as it can go.
Is she still sick?
Some minor data confusion remains, but it is nothing to worry about.
I must destroy Lambda. But Lambda is... Aspel, tell me, what is Lambda?
Oh, boy, that's a loaded question.
Well, how do I explain this?
Please do this, Asbo. I don't know how to explain this well.
Protos Haze, you exist to destroy Lambda. This is your sole reason for existence. The form Lambda takes makes no difference. This time, you must destroy it no matter what the cost.
Wait, hold on. Sophie doesn't want to fight Lambda because of Richard. I share the same sentiment. We all do. Emerald, there must be something you can do. Wait, we aren't sure that Richard has been taken over completely. Which means we can't give up.
Yeah, and it might be possible to communicate with Lambda too. It's way too soon to give up.
Are you planning to parley with Lambda?
Not just Lambda, Richard too.
Aspel,
This is a problem that affects all of us, Sophie. We got into this together, and we'll solve it together.
together as one.
Wait, what's happening?
Our power is resonating.
What does that mean?
Your powers come from me. I am their source.
That's how you saved us before, right? By sharing your power.
No, it's you who saved me. You gave me the power to change who I was.
So you saved our lives. And then we managed to save you.
This light connects us together. Wow, okay. Now I'm super jealous.
What, you want some pastoral light with some Sophie in it too?
Indeed.
Pascal, Captain. Don't worry about it. Let's just get back home, smash that cocoon, and find Richard.
I'm afraid that even the power of Protos Haste will not be enough to breach the cocoon.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be a way.
Well, I suppose you could reinforce your shuttle and then attempt to break through.
Then let's do that.
Suicide charge. What's the worst that can happen?
We need a specific attachment to break through the cocoon. But it's available only at a military facility known as Bathis Citadel. Assuming you can find it, we can make the necessary repairs.
Is the Citadel far from here?
All right then, we have our plan.
We can stop at the Citadel on our way back to Telos Astu.
Perfect. Let's go.
And now Sophie has joined the party. Hot damn, the group's back together again. And now we do a new location, which we'll be heading to next time on Let's Play. I almost said Persona 5. No. Tales of Gracie's F, mixing up my JRPGs. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, then be sure to do all of the stuff that I said before. And I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye. Actually, it's not over yet, because there's a character skip right here, which I almost missed. That was a close one.
What did you mean by information integration problems?
You said Protos Haste has no memories from before a certain point in time, correct?
When we first met her, Sophie had lost her memories. That was about 7 years ago.
I don't know what transpired before that point. But the missing parts surely include memories of how Protos Haste came to Efinia.
Do you think you'll be able to recover them?
I will not actually be restoring memories, but I will assist Protos Haste in recalling the reason it was sent to Efinia.
The reason she came to our world.
Man, that would have made more sense before we had that cutscene, but I'm still glad I got the skip regardless. Alright, now see you guys next time.